All right, I'm going to try to get through this video without my dog barking, but she barks at everything, so sometimes it's an impossible task. But as you're going to see, I have assembled a few of my favorite farmhouse pieces on my buffet or credenza or dresser, and I'm just going to group them so you can see what I have purchased over the years. Some of these items are newer and some of them are a few years old. I believe a cohesive farmhouse look can be many things, but it should be a mixture of old and new. For me, classic farmhouse is something I've always been drawn to, and I love white dishes, white dishes, white dishes. If you're on a budget, go to the thrift store, go to the dollar store, and you will rack up on this look. Farmhouse can be colorful as well. It's just my aesthetic is more of a black, white, gray, silver, gunmetal. That's just what I prefer. I'm a big painter. I will paint anything. I am not scared to paint my furniture. I'm not scared to, take things off the street, out of the thrift store, and just repaint it. I don't care about anyone's proper technique. I just do my own thing, and I always like the shabby chic look that I managed to pull off. If you are starting a farmhouse look, don't be in a rush, okay? Take your time, budget. A lot of things are very affordable, and a lot of things you probably have in your home. You just have to look at them through a collector's eye, because collecting is a big component to the farmhouse look. You can collect handkerchiefs, you can collect towels, you can collect scales, spoons. I do have a collection of old knives. They're packed away, but I'm gonna try to find them. I'm probably not for this video, but I'm gonna find them at some point. They were a great find. So take your time. You can actually budget like $5. And I promise you, if you challenge yourself, you're going to find something for $5 to add to your farmhouse look. You can do a French country farmhouse look, like I have in my hallway downstairs. You can pull in like a very rustic look, like I'm doing with these books. I just covered them in paper bag. Very rustic. I added some ribbon. I did that for a look for Christmas, but I still keep those books in my kitchen because I like it. Very simple. Didn't cost much, $1 for paper bags. I found this beautiful old cookbook at the thrift store for like $5. Trays are a great way to add that farmhouse look. You can collect them, or you can use them to display things on, or use them to actually serve with. I know that's a foreign concept, but yeah. But I have 3 different looks here. They're all very beautiful and rustic. So that gives it that cohesive look if I wanted to display them as a decorating piece. But I actually use mine. So they're going to go back where I found them, and they'll be styled accordingly. But I love a chunky tray. I really do. And I'm a rustic girl. So rustic is in for me always. I try not to be trendy because it don't work for me. Now, my neighbor was throwing away this piece. It was sitting on the curb, and I rescued it. This is not the original piece, but this is like the closest picture I could find to what I had, okay? Because those pictures got lost. So she threw this piece out. I rescued it. I stripped it. I think I painted it like turquoise at first, and then that was too loud. So I finally settled on this very muted color that you see here. And I love this piece. It was my favorite makeover. I took off all the doors and I put the chicken wire on. I still have that main window though, so I have to do that a project with that. And then on some of my windows in the bay window, I actually put up burlap for curtains, so you can see nature right through. It's beautiful, simple, and affordable. If you don't want to do curtains, or curtains are not in your budget, this is something that's farmhousey that you can add to your home. Well, this is, I think, the end of my video, so enjoy the rest. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Charlene. So today I just wanted to show you a little bit of my farmhouse treasures. I think you know, the farmhouse look is still on and popping this year in 2018. Hobby Lobby is having a huge sale, so a lot of people are going to probably find some really great pieces. But for me, farmhouse is all about like collecting stuff over time. I used to be really into going like to antique markets and stuff like that. I've slowed down a lot and I've gotten rid of a lot, but there are a few pieces that I've kept that I've either thrifted or found, you know, at different places on sale. So I wanted to share with you my farmhouse treasures, and what farmhouse to me means to me is a way to reuse or repurpose things so you lessen your carbon footprint. And also it's a matter of seeing beauty out of trash. So before you throw something away, maybe you can repaint it. Like I found this beautiful dresser that I'm using as a credenza, and I just repurposed it by sanding it, painting it, and distressing it. And I changed the knobs. I don't know if I have the old knobs, but if I do, I'm gonna show you a picture. And then I went to the thrift store and found these lovely platters. These platters are like awesome to serve on, and I believe they were $5 a piece. Farmhouse to me is about white dishes, so I don't do too many color dishes unless we're like eating outside. I might play with color, but inside the kitchen I like the white dishes. So I have here my Ray Dunn pieces. This gives you an element of the new, because to effectively have a like cohesive farmhouse look, you should mix and match. So it should not all just be like stuff you just bought out the store or that's contemporary, but it should be a little bit of both. Now this set of dishes here I got from the thrift store, and I think it was about $15 for so many pieces, like of plates, cups, and I believe the saucers. So it was a good deal. Farmhouse looks usually would incorporate some type of signage, and that plays homage to the time when people would decorate with what they had, even if it meant like an old gas station sign or old car tags, etc., etc. And you want to make sure you do add a wooden element without it being too country. I found this Lazy Susan at the thrift store for 10 bucks. I love it. That's a piece I will never get rid of. You also want to add some flowers. I keep mine simple. I have to wash these. I pull these out of storage, so I have to give these a boost of color because they're kind of dingy from being in the garage, but it's okay. I'm gonna refix them up. And I like the baby's breath, but I also like natural greenery, like these little moss balls and the ivy I have. I love ivy. I think it pairs perfectly. And you do want to mix in some tin. All of this tin collection that you see here, I got from Ross for just a few dollars. I believe each piece was less than $5. It was on sale last year. The dollar store items I bought this year. The thrift store plates I got a few years ago. The Ray Dunn is a new addition. Don't be scared to paint. Don't be scared to repurpose. Don't be scared to clean those flowers if you need to. And I'm going to show you one more piece that I have downstairs. My neighbor actually threw it out, and I saw it and I fell in love with it. I painted it many colors, stripped it, took the doors and windows off, added some chicken wire, and it's like one of the most favorite redos and pieces in my home. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope I've given you a little bit of information on how to do a farmhouse look affordably. And as always, keep it crafty.